You guys are not going to believe these 5 mind-blowing facts about Lethbridge. However, I do want to preface this video just saying that I am a realtor in Lethbridge and I have a whole playlist about this beautiful city. So if you want to learn more, I'll link the playlist up here and down in the description below, so you can watch those after this one. Also, I do want to say that this video is going to be particularly helpful for those of you who are thinking about moving to Lethbridge, which we'll talk about later in this video. Okay, so the first mind-blowing fact about Lethbridge is that we have some of the cheapest housing prices in all of Canada. And for some reason, when I was researching this, there are a bunch of articles that discuss the cheapest real estate in Canada, and Lethbridge is hard to find on any of their lists. Like this article here from Narcity that says that Red Deer has some of the cheapest real estate in Canada. And at first, I thought this was because that Lethbridge had a smaller population than Red Deer, until I found out that the population is only 104,000. The average cost of a home in Lethbridge is around $350,000, and Red Deer is about $380,000. So let me tell you, do not sleep on Lethbridge. Over this last summer, I have met countless clients moving from places like BC and Ontario to Lethbridge, and were able to sell their homes in those provinces and buy cash and live mortgage-free, if not next to mortgage-free, right here in Lethbridge. Now, the second fact is that Lethbridge has some of the most mild weather conditions in all of Alberta. Yes, that is right. Most of the time when I post a home tour on TikTok, half the comments are saying like, wow, these prices are amazing, but I can't stand those cold winters. Well, guess what? Our winters actually really aren't that bad. Even for those of you who are from Vancouver and are a little bit Vancouver soft. Okay, sorry, just kidding. I really didn't mean to lowball like that. I'm sorry, it's just TikTok just sometimes get the best of me. But anyway, the average temperature in Lethbridge over the winter months is only minus 12 degrees, really nothing. It's not that cold. If you go further north of us, you're easily going to be 3 to 5 degrees colder on any given day, especially in Calgary, Red Deer, and for sure in Edmonton. And that's mostly due to those Chinook winds that blow in the warm air over those winter months that just really warm everything up. Oh, and we also get upwards of 333 days of sunshine per year, which is absolutely crazy. That is so much sun. Now, before the comments go absolutely crazy, yes, Calgary does get Chinook winds too, but the housing market there is significantly more expensive than ours. Now, before we get into the third mind-blowing fact about Lethbridge, I just wanted to pause right here and say that if you're thinking about moving to Lethbridge, or if you've already made up your mind, down in the description below is a link to sign up for auto email listings. So if you go down there, you can type in your criteria and get a list of all active listings in the area. And every time a new listing comes up within your specified criteria, you'll get an email right away so you can see every new listing as soon as it hits the market. Also in the description is a link to my app, which you can use to browse listings as well. And it has every single listing that's on the MLS. It's actually pretty cool because if you find the house that you like and you're clicking on it for more information, if you scroll down, there's things like a mortgage calculator built right in. And of course, if you do find the house you like, you can save it on that app and be sure to call, text, or email me and we can set up a showing. Now let's get back to this video. Now, the third mind-blowing fact about Lethbridge is that it is surrounded by beautiful destinations that are made for adventure, including 4 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, such as Writing on Stone Provincial Park, Waterton Lakes National Park, Head Smashed In Buffalo Jump, and Dinosaur National Park. Now, my wife and I have been to all these places numerous times, and we do lots of work with tourism organizations like Travel Alberta, which I'll link down in the description below, to our other YouTube channel. So if you want to take some time to get to know these destinations, you can do so right down there. But in short, from Lethbridge, you're about an hour to the US border, an hour to Waterton in the Rocky Mountains, an hour from incredible hoodoos, and about an hour from Head Smashed In Buffalo Jump. And if you're willing to drive up to 2 hours, you can go to Cypress Hills or Dinosaur National Park, which is one of the most concentrated areas of dinosaur fossils in the entire world. How is this not mind-blowing stuff? Lethbridge is just a hotbed for adventure and has so many unique landscapes right in your backyard. Now, mind-blowing fact number 4 is, well, we have to talk about the Lethbridge. Okay, so it's not actually called the Lethbridge, but it's called the High Level Bridge, which is built back in 1906 and is one of the tallest and longest bridges in the world of its kind. And it has needed almost no maintenance since it was built and still used today. It was built to stretch across the coulees, and anyone who's ever been to Lethbridge asks what the coulees are, so let's go over that. Basically, it's a big split in the earth that was made from erosion through the Old Man River that runs through it, and down in the coulees we have great parks, biking, and hiking trails down there as well. And now the last mind-blowing fact about Lethbridge is the economy. which is also tied to the housing market. So the Lethbridge economy is probably the most diverse and stable in Alberta. Unlike most cities in Alberta, Lethbridge really doesn't rely on the oil and gas industry, which you'll see in cities like Calgary, Red Deer, and even Medicine Hat. When oil prices fall, the economy and the housing market in those areas fluctuate with it. Whereas the Lethbridge economy is mostly fueled by agriculture and manufacturing, as well as the University of Lethbridge and the Lethbridge College also play a big part as well and are the biggest employers in this city. What this means is that historically, the Lethbridge housing market is incredibly steady and safe. Not only is it a great place to move and have your personal home, but also to invest in revenue properties. My wife and I personally have 2 revenue properties, and it has been the best investment that we have ever made. But that's it for this video, and if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below and I'll be sure to get back to you. And if you guys like this video, be sure to hit that like button. It actually helps me out. And if you never want to miss another video or home tour on my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.